Hey, good day, everyone. It's Saturday, February 22nd, 2020. Let's take a live look outside and see what it looks like over there in Cape May. Beautiful shot of the sun rising. Doesn't feel so beautiful, 26 degrees. But Jeff, it's going to warm up because I listened to you last week when you talked about your 7-day forecast.
It's going to warm up, yes. I mean, today we're going to hit 50 degrees in Philly.
And more gun violence in Philadelphia. This time, a pregnant woman is dead and a man is in critical condition after a targeted shooting in North Philadelphia. Kelly Rule is live from police headquarters with the latest on this investigation. This one's so sad, Kelly. The CDC says it's likely the coronavirus will become a pandemic in the United States, a warning that comes as South Korea sees the number of patients with the virus now increasing. Hundreds of people in South Korea have been infected. Officials there reporting an 8-fold jump in infections in 4 days to 433. And there's concern the death toll there, which is currently at 2, will rise.
What do you want to do right now? Bang my head into a block. I want someone to kill me and you have me.
The video is heartbreaking. It's being shared around the world. It shows a young boy in anguish, bullied simply for who he is. His mom shared it on social media. The child tormented because he has dwarfism. The boy's pained words include things like, "Give me a knife now. I'm going to stab myself." Now the world is weighing in, even celebrities like Hugh Jackman and comedian Brad Williams, who himself lives with dwarfism, started a fundraiser for the boy, and he's already raised $250,000. Back in our area, Megan Grannon is a teacher in Mount Holly who also lives with dwarfism. She says she knows exactly how this little boy feels.
Lauren.
All right, Jeff, thank you so much. The opioid crisis continues to grow and the statistics are frightening. Now, Camden County taking a new approach to preventing drug-related deaths. They want users to test their drugs for fentanyl before they get high. Camden County says there were more than 300 opioid-related deaths there in 2019. Those numbers don't include deaths that happened in December. Now, they will use test strips to ensure the drug isn't laced with anything. The kit will include information on the dangers of fentanyl and on steps to getting clean. A spokesperson with the Camden County Health Department has this to say.
We all have the same goals, and ultimately our goal is to see no overdoses. No more overdoses, no more heroin, no more fentanyl, maybe more productive lives, happier people.
About the new effort, people say it may save lives, but it does not stop opioid abuse in their community. And coming up at 8:30, a Temple professor tackles the opioid epidemic in her latest book. The novel is based in Philadelphia, discusses issues of drugs, family, and tragedy. That book has gotten the attention of big names, including Oprah Winfrey. We sit down with that author in the next hour. That was Dawn Timoney reporting. The painting is safely secured in the museum vault until its much anticipated opening in June. While the museum has not yet had it appraised, we are told Rembrandts have gone for tens of millions of dollars. 7:20 this morning, a hike through history, how one local man is following the path of the Underground Railroad right here in our area. His incredible story is coming up next. 7:23 this morning. Sun is shining, and Jeff says it's going to shine even brighter, get a little warmer later today. A historic walk to freedom once made its way right through our area. We're talking about the famed Underground Railroad, a path to freedom for thousands of slaves. Our Bill Anderson joined up with the group retracing those steps to freedom through Chester County, for goodness sake. 7:29 this morning, Temple University says 3 students have tested positive for mumps in a campus-wide email. The university said those students are no longer contagious and they don't believe there are any other cases on campus. Temple says it's working with the Philadelphia Department of Health to monitor the situation. And the Philadelphia school that had been closed due to asbestos will reopen next week. Students and staff will return to James J. Sullivan Elementary School on Monday at their normal start time. The school closed back on February 13th after an inspection revealed asbestos. It's one of 10 Philadelphia public schools forced to close over asbestos concerns during this school year. Welcome back. You're watching Good Day Philadelphia Weekend. Let's take a live look outside at Doylestown on this Saturday morning. Jeff Robbins says it's going to warm up from the chilly 29 degrees that it is right now. All right, Jeff, thank you so much. Cervical cancer could soon be a disease of the past. Researchers think it could be eliminated in the U.S. within a few decades. With more in your health news, here's Dr. Mike. Well, during tax season, many people take their returns right to the car dealerships to buy or to lease. That's the decision to make. Here's Dan Riccado with help in cashing in. What kind of car do you drive? I think I know you drive a Nissan.
Yes.
Okay. Present company excluded, I think, in this story. But there's a new study that says men who drive luxury cars are not nice people. In fact, they call them jerks. Researchers at the University of Helsinki say men who run red lights, don't let pedestrians pass, drive recklessly, they all tend to drive luxury cars. We're talking cars like Audi, BMW, Mercedes. And then they say men who are argumentative, stubborn, and disagreeable, and unempathetic are also more likely to own luxury cars.
I hate those people.
I know. I've met some not nice people.
Right.
I don't really think it matters what type of car you drive, but I can see the association that they make there.
Well, I have to say this. I always let people go ahead of me, and I'm always making sure people can cross, you know what I mean? Because I'm in a nice warm car, and it's cold outside. And some people just don't let them cross, you know what I mean? They'll just stay in their nice warm car. I think that's mean.
How many times do you think you've used your horn since you've owned your car?
We live in Philadelphia and Jersey area, so I've probably used it about 3 times.
I was going to say that.
I don't use it a lot in all my years of driving.
I don't either. And
Yeah,
it's
it's
the
just not my
one
thing.
thing that I don't understand about Philly drivers. You can barely move your foot from the brake to the gas at a
Yeah.
red light, and they're already laying on the horn. It's
Yeah.
like, can I just move my foot? And it's like,
Unbelievable.
it's crazy.
What is the rush? Are they
Where
in
is
luxury
everybody
cars?
going? No, it's any car. Yeah, it's any car. And
Yeah.
it's just.
Okay, so
yeah.
Ben, the director, is showing my car with the implication that I'm the jerk. But let me just say this: this is not a luxury car. This is, and this is what Dan talks
It's
about,
nice
by the
and
way.
sporty, though.
It's a beautiful little car. Look at the Diet Coke in the back. Beautiful little car. It's 13 years old.
Oh, good for you.
And it's a base model. It doesn't have any leather. It's just a cloth car. I don't need an expensive car. This is the most expensive car I've ever owned. It cost me $18,500, and that was, I don't know, 11 years ago or something like that. I bought it used.
You're doing it well.
Boom.
We're going to do another hour of Good Day.
I'll keep it again.
8:14 on this Saturday morning. Shout out to Westchester, PA, and we're going to have your full weather forecast coming up in 15 seconds. Jeff, thank you. A new event happening today is offering the fun of a social gathering with a deep-rooted message of community. The goal of I Buy Black Too is to provide the public with greater exposure to the unique Black-run businesses right here in Philadelphia. What better time to kick this event off than during Black History Month, Kelly?